Right now, AI-generated short videos showing people constructing underground bunkers are exploding across the internet. Open one of these channels and take a look at when it was created. You'll notice it started only about 2 months ago. Now check the statistics. With just 68 uploaded videos, the channel has already gained a huge number of subscribers and more than 200 million total views. That level of growth is honestly unbelievable. The surprising part is that I figured out how to produce the same type of bunker time-lapse AI shorts that also have the potential to go viral. And the best part is that I didn't spend any money to make it happen. In this video, I'm going to guide you through the exact process so you can start creating these videos yourself. Just pay attention to each step and follow along as we go. The first thing you need is a powerful master prompt that will generate the structure for your entire video. I place a link to a Google Docs file in the description, and inside that document you will find the exact prompt I personally use. Open the description, click the Google Docs link, and load the document. When it opens, you'll see the full prompt written inside. You don't need to study it or change anything. Simply highlight the entire prompt and copy it exactly as it appears. After copying it, open ChatGPT and start a brand new conversation. Paste the prompt you just copied, and press enter to send it. As soon as the prompt runs, ChatGPT will automatically generate 10 different video concepts set in different locations. Each concept already includes 9 separate scenes. For every scene, ChatGPT provides a ready-to-use text-to-image prompt, an animation instruction, and a full voiceover narration script. So in one step, you now have everything required to build a complete video. Next, we need to create the images for our scenes. Open Google in your browser and search for Flow. From the results page, click the first link that appears. Once the website loads, select Create with Flow and start a new project. After entering the interface, look at the prompt box and click the small menu icon that shows the Nano Banana label. When that menu opens, you'll see the Model Settings panel. Because we want to generate images, keep the generation type set to image. Set the orientation to portrait, change the output setting to X2, and confirm that the model selected is Nano Banana Pro. Now return to ChatGPT and choose one of the 10 video ideas it generated. For this example, select the first idea. Copy the text-to-image prompt for scene 1. Go back to Flow, paste that prompt into the input field, and start the generation process. After a short moment, 2 images will appear on the screen. Choose the one you prefer and download it. Now click the plus icon inside the prompt box. From the file options, select the image you just downloaded and upload it. After adding it, change the output setting from X2 to X1. This step makes the uploaded image the main reference subject, which allows Flow to create new images that stay in the same environment and maintain visual consistency. Next, return to ChatGPT and copy the Scene 2 text-to-image prompt. Go back to Flow, paste that prompt, and generate the image. Once it finishes, download the new image and again use the plus icon to set it as the updated reference subject. Repeat the same workflow again. Go back to ChatGPT, copy the Scene 3 prompt, paste it into Flow, generate the image, download it, and set it as the next reference image. Continue following this exact sequence for the remaining scenes until you created a full set of images representing every stage of the story. Once all the images are ready, the next step is to turn them into animated clips. You will do this inside the same Flow workspace, so keep the project open. Open the model settings again, and switch the generation type from image to video. Select frames as the generation mode. Keep the format set to portrait. Leave the output on X1, and choose the Nano Banana Fast model. Each animation generation uses about 20 credits. If you ever run out of credits and want to avoid paying, you can simply create additional Gmail accounts. Every new account receives free daily and monthly credits. Now look for the Start Frame and End Frame options. Click the Start Frame field and choose the image from Scene 1. Then click the End Frame field and select the image from Scene 2. Next, return to ChatGPT and copy the animation prompt for Scene 1. Paste that prompt into Flow and start the generation. Wait for the animation to render, then download the finished clip. This next step is extremely important, so follow it carefully. Click the Start Frame again, but this time select the Scene 2 image so it becomes the starting point of the next animation. Then set the Scene 3 image as the end frame. Go back to ChatGPT, copy the Scene 2 animation prompt, paste it into Flow, generate the video, and download it. Continue repeating the same process. Start frame becomes Scene 3, end frame becomes Scene 4. Paste the Scene 3 animation prompt, generate the animation, and download it. Follow this exact pattern until every scene transition has been animated. After finishing the animations, the next step is producing the narration audio. You can use any text-to-speech tool, but the one I prefer is Google AI Studio. Open your browser and search for Google AI Studio. Click the first result and load the site. When the dashboard appears, move your cursor over New and choose Try Gemini 3.1 Pro. Inside the interface, locate the text-to-speech option and open it. Select the single-speaker audio model. You'll now see a list of available voices, including both male and female options. Listen to a few previews and choose whichever voice fits your video style. Leave the rest of the model settings unchanged. Next, provide the narration instructions. You can keep the default settings or type something like, "Read this script naturally with the tone of a YouTube narrator speaking clearly to the audience." Now return to ChatGPT. Copy the entire voiceover script and paste it into Google AI Studio. Run the generation process. Wait for the audio to finish rendering and download the completed narration file. Now it's time to assemble everything into the final video. I'll be using CapCut, but you can choose any video editor that you're comfortable with. Start by importing all of your animated clips and the voiceover file into the editor. First, drag the voiceover track onto the timeline. Increase its volume slightly so the narration is clear. Listen through the audio and remove any long pauses to keep the pacing smooth. Next, begin placing your animation clips onto the timeline in order. Add scene 1 first, then scene 2, followed by scene 3, and continue arranging them sequentially until all scenes are included. After placing the clips, select all of them and lower their audio levels so they don't interfere with the narration. If the animations feel too slow compared to the voiceover, slightly increase the playback speed so the visual stays synchronized with the narration. Do not add background music inside CapCut. Instead, export the completed video and upload it to YouTube Shorts or TikTok. After uploading, select a trending sound directly on the platform. Using platform native sound can significantly increase engagement and help your video reach more viewers. And that's it. You successfully produce an AI bunker time-lapse shorts video without spending any money.